Good everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Glass of water, sharp knife, pretty cool tea, bit of music in the background, always a good thing. Sharp knife, always a good sign that I'll be opening some stuff today. I'll even show you what I am prepared to open today. Today I want to do 55 gases, so I've got this beauty here and this one here that I will be opening for you guys. Pretty excited really, but first and foremost I really want to just sort of do a bit of a show on what I do have of the 55 gases, because it's a pretty popular casting and it's most definitely a casting that I love. So I will show you the best I can what I have. Alright, we'll just go through this nice little case here. I've got this one here. I'll try and remember where I got them from. This one may have come from a 5-pack. I can't, there's a lot that I will not remember where they came from. I'll start with main lines and work my way to the premiums. 55 there. Now there is another one in a completely different colour, and that looks a lot like this one. There we go. Got both of the different variations there. I've got this one here. These are not going to be in any particular order. It's just going to have all their different different paint jobs, different liveries, different wheels. You guys at home can probably pick what you guys prefer. There we go, the same paint, well, different paint, but the same livery. Really like this one here. It's a really cool piece. This reminds me of the one I'll be opening today, but of course the colour's quite different, and it is just the main line. These are really cool, eh? 55 gases, man. I believe out of all the ones that I have, I still think there are many more. The different colour. Choice. So in the background there you got Dance Floor Guru. I'll let them play away as I show you these pieces. I won't spend too long on them, just because I don't need to spend too long on them, you guys. It's just a bit of a show off for you guys so you can see what's out there in the 55 gas. I really like this one, the Holly. This would have been really nice and premium. However, it is still very nice and mainline. Quite often the mainlines are just as good as the premiums. This would look great with a nice wheel swap. I really like it. Looks like a big fart on the roof. Anniversary. These all came out in white and gold, white and orange. Dance Floor Guru in the background. As you know, it's one of my bands. One of the bands I spend a lot of time. I love this one. A lot of bands. One of the bands I do play in. We travel around New Zealand, playing in different bars. Our last area, if any of you guys out there from Invercargill, we'll be down there in Invercargill playing you some of these tunes. This one here, it's actually a Redline Club. Unfortunately, I didn't really love the Redline Club one so much. This is actually a real car. The wheels are just black in the Redline Club one. I didn't really go all my way out there to buy one. Very cool, 55 gases. Right, go from those move to these ones here. Slowly start moving my way into the premiums. This one here I believe came from a 5-pack. Don't quote me on it, but I am quite sure that's where this came from. I remember looking at it going, God, now where did that come from? Really cool. This one's been around for a while. Good old guesser, this one. Like I say to you guys quite often, I love matte black. Matte black just looks really good with Hot Wheels. Matte black and gold even more so. Or black and gold is good. This one here come from the Black Hole box set. Cool piece, this one. This is a premium. Got the metal base, rubber wheels, deep dish, and a different fat wheel on the back there. Nice piece, this one. Definitely one of my favourites. But all the 55 guesses, they are all my favourites. This one here, this one came from, I believe, a collector's case. So you buy the case, you get the car. I do know this actually came from Corey, so thank you, Corey. I really love having this piece in my collection. I always find it really hard to know who I bought cars from. I bought cars from so many people. However, some people that I buy cars off, they just stick in my head. So there we go. This one here, the gasser set. Really, probably my favourite gasser set, this one here. And definitely the 55 is one of the most awesome ones in there. I think there's a Nova in there too, that's definitely very, very cool, an old Moon Eye Blue Nova. But yeah, look at that. I'm talking about 55 gases here. Such cool looking cars. 50th anniversary, the Pinky. Yeah, I got the black one too. I'm not quite sure, one of these is the Chase. I think it was the black that was the Chase. However, in New Zealand, it was very hard to get a hold of the pink. We did seem to get a hold of this one quite easily. I believe in the States this was really hard to get a hold of. But over here, this was the one that was hard to get a hold of. Funny how different countries work like that. Metal bases, yay, premium. Now, I think they called this one the COVID car. I think it was produced over the COVID area and not quite sure. I don't think they all got out to be sold. But what a nice piece. Very, very nice piece, of course. And then we got the Dirty Blonde. Beautiful golden 55 gasser. I think the only thing that I would have liked to have seen this gasser is with the moon eyes. And I think old Mr. Roo, I think you've got one sitting in your collection that you have done yourself. And I think it looks immaculate. Very, very cool. I don't have any custom 55s. I actually don't have a hell of a lot of custom anything. I like them the way they are. I buy them as they are. I don't try to change them around too much. I've done a couple of random wheel swaps, a couple of slight changes to a couple of cars more because I own the car and I want them to look a little bit more like my car. However, I always sort of think, you know, like once you start changing it around, it's no longer just a Hot Wheel, it becomes more of a model. Yeah. Anyway, so today I wanted, like I said, wanted to open some cars. So we've got the sharp knife, the glass of water. Cheers, everybody. First car I'm going to open here, Hot Wheels Red Lines. Now they're not red lines, but it was just the name of the set. And you guys, if you've been watching my show, I have opened this one. I have actually opened all of them, but this one quite recently. This one I've spent a long time trying to get a hold of. Really struggled to find it. And I did buy one off somebody, but he did a dirty on me, and I lost that one, so I had to pay another $35, and I got this one here. But I'm really happy to open it for you guys today. Put that on the chopping block. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. There you go. Choice piece. Don't know what they call this livery, but it's very unique looking. Rubber wheels, metal base. This is back in the day, so not the big details like they normally have on the front and the back, but I'm pretty happy with that. Really stoked to have opened it, have it in my collection. Stoked that you guys get to see it. Next, we have this one here. I've had this one in my collection for a while. I actually had this in my collection for a very, very long time. It cost me a lot of money. And then I have been looking and looking and looking so I could find one that I could open, as I have every single Boulevard in the collection. I haven't missed one yet, so I'm quite stoked with myself. It's the biggest collection of Hot Wheels that I know of. So I'm going to keep it rolling for as long as it keeps rolling. It's definitely a lot more exciting set, I think personally, out of all the other large sets that are out there. Not a lot of repeats, which I'm super stoked about. The Hoonigan, what a cool 55. Matte Grey. There we go. There's the card with the car on it. There's our Hoonigan right there. Look at that. Wicked. It's going to be sitting nice, and look at that. Details on the back. Nice little wee, trying to think what they call them. Little sponsors, I guess you call them, on the side there. A little wee something written on there. Must be the owner of the car. And details on the front. Primo. Very, very cool. So we'll chuck that beside that one there. Look at that. What a couple of beautiful gases. 55 gases, everybody. Hope you enjoy my show. One thing I really love that you guys can do is share this video onto somebody else who would really like to see these. Maybe somebody who collects 55 gases and doesn't have a hell of a lot, but would like to see all the rest of them that are out there. Yeah, so if you can share, and maybe they can subscribe, or if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Very, very cool. All right. Thank you, everybody. Stay fresh, stay clean, stay healthy. Ciao.